Welcome to the Twin Flame Collective Energy reading for March. I don't do these every month like I want to, but the energy is shifting. It seems like it's shifting. I did a personal Twin Flame reading today, and it definitely shifted for that client. I do weekly personal readings for her. Also, we have Mars moving into Gemini, and Gemini is currently in the North Node is in Gemini. The North Node is your future, your destiny. As we know, those of you who are on the Twin Flame journey, it is part of your destined path, right? So I wanted to do a Twin Flame reading and see where the energies lie for March and for this shift astrologically to see how that's affecting us, okay? So I pulled from the overall energy using Colette Baron Reed's Good Tarot, 2 cards from that, and 1 card from Radley Valentine's Angel Wisdom Tarot. So the first card that came out is the 7 of Fire. The second card that came out was the Emperor. Now we know that this is the Divine Masculine. It's also the Major Arcana for Aries. In this reading, a Twin Flame reading, I'm reading it as the Divine Masculine. So this could be you standing up for yourself against this Divine Masculine, or this could be you being a little too defensive, okay? That can stifle the energy. If there are past disappointments, you want to let that go and let the energy flow a little more freely, okay? So it's all about the new. Mars moving into Gemini, taking us towards our destined path. So we have to let the things of the past go. There were definitely disappointments surrounding your connection or relationship with this Divine Masculine, this Emperor. And it's made you defensive to a point that it could become a blockage or an obstacle for the energy moving forward, which is meant to be successful, okay? So there is a small success that's coming in for you in the month of March with this connection, with this Emperor, because we have the 6 of Wands, which is the minor arcana for success. The card says victory, wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, awards, or scholarships. I feel like this connection, this Twin Flame connection, could be ascending a little bit higher. So there's going to be success or a breakthrough of some kind. It's going to be different for all of you. Let's just make sure that we're not being too defensive, okay? You have had to spend a lot of time taking up for yourself within this connection, or possibly taking up for this Emperor within this connection. But it's reached a point of defensiveness and the wall needs to come down. We need to just let go of whatever disappointment that we've been holding on to, because it's not going to propel us into our future, okay? That energy needs to be released. Today's the 28th. We just had the full moon and we're still under the full moon energy. So we need to release that disappointments of the past, any resentment that may be residual in your energy, okay? So I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot by Radley Valentine. This is what his deck looks like on the box, in the book. And let's just see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels of Light, Spirit Guides and Ancestors, show me clearly for the Twin Flame Collective what I need to see. Allow me to clearly communicate and clearly channel for them. Oh, wow. First card out is the Ace of Cups, and it flew out with Justice. Justice is the major arcana for Libra, but this speaks to karmic justice, okay? Something went wrong within this connection that caused disappointment. It may have caused separation, physical separation, you not speaking to this person. But there's a major love here. This is the holy grail of love, unconditional love, okay? And this is the eye of God watching over this connection. Justice is here to say that things are going to be made right that were wrong, okay? There were wrongdoings that occurred, and karmic justice is here. So we are going to get it right this time around. Hallelujah to that, right? Let's see what else we get. 8 of Wands. Things are going to move a lot faster than they have before. There could be a lot of fast-moving communication between the two of you coming in the month of March. And I feel like that's to clear up any miscommunication that might have happened during Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde can cause messages to become lost. completely lost, or can cause miscommunication. You misinterpret what the other person is trying to communicate to you, and that can lead to arguments or lack of communication to set things right. But with Justice Center here, it's going to be cleared up, okay? Any misunderstanding or miscommunication is going to be cleared up. And I just saw the candle flicker brighter, so that's confirmation for me that that's definitely going to happen for you. Then we have the King of Pinnacles. So somebody's been very focused on their business, focused on their career, their finances, and kind of been looking away from this connection. Now, maybe this is you or your person. This is Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus for those of you that need the signs. But somebody, maybe both of you, have been focused more on money, more on success in your career and business than you have with this connection, okay? And I'm sure that was for a reason. Hopefully you weren't using work to escape the healing work that you needed to do and the growth. But this was you growing your finances. This is you or your partner or both of you being focused on career, money, investments, things like that. I just feel like that under the Ace of Cups that we need to look at the love now, okay? We're getting stable in our financial world. We're getting stable with our career, and we need to kind of get back to this twin flame journey, okay? It's important. Okay, Spirit, what else do you have? Now, you could be dealing with a business owner or entrepreneur or someone who is, you know, wealthy, well-to-do, doesn't need to take out loans or anything. They're pretty set financially. Then we have the Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. The Chariot is all about taking action for success, okay? It's positive movement forward, finally. So I feel that we've been stuck, but once this is cleared up, whatever justice is coming in for you for, that sits on top of the Chariot. You're able to move forward, okay? This could also be somebody coming towards you or you towards them. I can see this as a feminine in this Chariot alone. So you could be going to see your masculine, or this could be the feminine headed towards the masculine, right, in some way. But overall, the Chariot is the major arcana for success. So we have the minor arcana for success, and then we have justice coming in to clear up any miscommunications. Once you let go of any resentment that you have or disappointment that you have, then this Chariot can move the two of you forward. That's good. Very good. What else? Give me one more card, Spirit. This is just a check-in to see where we are. Yeah, there's been some pettiness, some petty arguments, things that really didn't matter. Just competition, maybe. Somebody trying to one-up the other, or somebody just in it to win an argument. And, you know, they're seeing now, where did that leave you? Okay, so you won the argument, but you lost the love, right? Then we have the Strength card. This is the major arcana for Leo, so they could have Leo, or you could have Leo prominently in your chart. But this is the universe carrying you through, giving you the strength that you need to have this positive movement forward, the strength that you need possibly to let go of these resentments or this defensive wall that you've placed around yourself. And then the bottom of the deck, what you don't see is the Hierophant. This is a spiritual connection. There's a soul contract here, okay? If you're not married in the physical world, you are married in the spiritual world, okay? This is going to come to a higher level of commitment. You don't see that right now, but it will. If you let go, you know, the first step is for you to let go of the resentment or the disappointment that this person has created, to allow room for transformation of this love, of this connection, okay? So, let's pull from the Twin Flame Tarot by Mystic Moon, Queen of Light 1111, and let's see where we're going with this. So, let's see where we're going to be leaving March. How are we going to be leaving March, Spirit, for the Twin Flame Collective? Okay, this is beautiful. Divine Assistance. This is the Star card. This is Aquarius, the major arcana for Aquarius. There's a miracle here. A miracle is coming. It's going to feel like a miracle. Then you have the other wish fulfillment card. It's actually called Wish Fulfillment. In this deck, it's the Nine of Cups. So you have 2 wishes coming true. One is a complete miracle. You didn't think it would ever happen, okay? But Star card, it's something that you have looked to the heavens and asked for. Again, we have the Libra card, Justice, okay? Things have to be set right, okay? We have to get it right in this life. This is a twin flame connection. We can't just say, well, that's that. I'm just going to do this on my own. It's okay to do it on your own for a while or even for a long time, but eventually things have to be made right. And these scales, these karmic scales of justice have to be balanced. Now, in this deck, they are balanced. So this tells me getting justice twice, justice is going to be done. Whatever was wrong against you or wrong within this connection, it's going to be set right. You can see the equalness here with these 2 lights, right? They're balanced. Her scales are balanced. Then it's pointing to the sun down here. I don't think you see the happiness that's coming. And then her scales are balanced, okay? It's going to be made right so that it can move forward in a positive way. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. So somebody is going to open themselves up. They're going to try to bring the romance back to this connection, try to come back together with you. If you're already together, they're going to be more focused on this love and less on their money. And they are seeing that they can't do this without you, okay? They can't fulfill their destiny without you being a part of their life and a part of the spiritual path. You or this other person, take it as it resonates, because the energies can flip-flop, right? Okay, so let's look at the Twin Flame Journey Oracle cards, and let's see what's been an obstacle here between the 2 of you. Okay, we have cycles. So there was something toxic that kept repeating itself. You kept seeing the same toxic pattern cycling around. You and this person were stuck in this toxic cycle, right? And then you received signs that maybe that was time to separate. Maybe the signs were cautioning you to sit back and heal what you need to heal, kind of go to your separate corners so that the healing could happen. Now the healing's happened and we have the Commitment card. Now we're focusing back on how to get to this, you know, recommitting to this journey, recommitting to this person. That's beautiful. Okay, now let's see what you're doing that's been an obstacle and where it's moving. We're going to use the Depths of the Sea, also by Mystic Moon Oracles. And let's see what you need to see for this to be successful. Yeah, uncharted waters, okay? You have to let go of the past and the way things didn't work out the way you wanted them to. There's another way to get to that union. And Spirit says, trust me. We're going to find the beauty in this. The beauty that you've been searching for. This is the searching card. So the beauty that you've been searching for is within yourself. You separated from this person and you healed those things that they had triggered within you. And now it's time to open up. This clam is open, okay, so that you can see the beauty within this person or you, if you let down your guard and your defenses. This is the lighthouse that you've been searching for, okay? 2 souls searching in the darkness for each other are going to find each other finally, but there has to be an opening up emotionally, a forgiveness that leads to this divine commitment, which is beautiful. I love that. Okay, the bottom of the deck is Contentment, okay? There will be contentment in this phase, in this new start, this new journey that this Twin Flame journey is going on. It's like a resurgence of the energies, and it's going to be very beautiful, okay? What was once very difficult is going to be very, very beautiful. So I want to wrap this up. I'm going to pull a Divine Feminine card for all of the Divine Feminines that are watching. And if you're a masculine watching, then you can see what card Spirit has for your feminine. I love this deck. It's really, really helped a lot of Twin Flames, a lot of Divine Feminines in my readings. I like to use these for those that are Twin Flames. Okay, we have Kuan Yin, the Goddess of Compassion. That is your Divine Feminine card for this month of March. And I do feel like you're called to have compassion. Not that you aren't in a place of unconditional love, but if you are, then you'll be able to let go of the disappointments and resentments and start with a clean slate. Now, it is going to help that Justice is here twice to clear up any miscommunication. So there may have been something that you didn't have all the information or you took it the wrong way. But the time, no matter what, it's time to let that go, okay? God's trying to do a new thing with this connection, and we have to do our part and give it a chance, right? It's part of your soul contract. And it's time to recommit to this. Now, there's a divine order of things, okay? So you don't just jump back in. You have to go through and have these conversations, clear up anything that wasn't serving you or wasn't bringing you that contentment, that peace, that love, that joy. But you're definitely have energy here supporting you to move towards that. Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion, and the affirmation here says, I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Now, who she is, Kuan Yin represents the presence that listens deeply to our prayers spoken from the heart. Kuan Yin is an incarnation of compassion. She is known as the goddess of mercy and considered to be the beloved Buddhist deity. Her name translates in Chinese as the one who perceives the cries of the world. She is often compared to the Virgin Mary in Christianity because she intercedes on behalf of those who call out to her with humility and sincerity. Scholars believe that the Buddhist monk Jiva was the first to refer to the female form of Kuan Yin in his Chinese translation of the Lotus Sutra in 406. She is associated with the number 33 because she appears 33 times in the sacred text. The Lotus Sutra reveals that the mudra most often associated with Kuan Yin is the Yoni mudra. Her cupped hands symbolize the womb to remind us that we all enter this world through the female form. The Buddhist saint Miao Shan is believed to have been an incarnation of Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin was originally worshipped as a male deity, but at some point during the Northern Sung Dynasty, Kuan Yin began to be worshipped as a female. Miao Shan is believed to be the cause of this transformation. The legends of Miao Shan contain beautiful accounts of her saving sailors from drowning. Sorry, I turned the page. In rough seas. Kuan Yin is associated with jade because of its protective properties. In this case, it's said to help with going underwater, both literally and figuratively, drowning in the ocean or in a flood of emotions. Kuan Yin is about the deep medicine that comes simply from being willing to bear witness to someone else's pain, to really listen. We have to move from the ego to the soul so that the story we're listening to doesn't become about us or trigger us. Wow, okay, I'm starting to see the connection here. So you have to get in a place of unconditional love in your compassion. As a divine feminine, I know that we stay there, and then there are times we have to stand up for ourselves. But I feel like this is kind of reaffirming my message that it's time to get back into your Empress energy and your divine feminine receptive energy, okay? You don't have to fight this person off anymore. They've gone through some type of shift or change, and it's time to step back into the unconditional love and the compassion and listen to this person. Give them a fair chance to speak their truth, okay? Now it says, this also applies to the moments when we are listening to the story we tell ourselves about who we are. We are often far harsher and less forgiving to ourselves than we would ever be to someone else. Kuan Yin suggests that we listen simply with curiosity. Curiosity allows us to detach from needing to take the suffering of someone we love personally, right? You're not going to be as triggered as you were in this past season, okay? But you do have to heal. You have to completely heal from that which is done to you, that's been wrongly done to you, so that karmic justice can come in and make it right. You have to release the resentment towards your twin in order to do this, towards your masculine, okay? Curiosity is a door that leads to compassion. It frees us from feeling as though we have to react to what we hear or defend and explain our part in their suffering. We can just perceive the pain as they are in, or we can finally hear our own cries of despair and not seek to judge or justify them. We can just be present to what needs to be heard. Kuan Yin is the powerful energy of giving witness to our own or to someone else's suffering. Often, just a calm, abiding presence of compassion is all that is needed to transform that suffering into light. So it's about transforming pain and darkness into light. Your person or you may have gone through a dark night of the soul, and you could not be in that compassionate energy that you are called to be in now, but it's part of your divine nature as a divine feminine. This is what you have to bring to this person. They need your mercy, your forgiveness, your compassion. They need you to listen, because it's going to be difficult for them to be brave enough to be open, right? With this clam card, they're going to open up and show you the beauty within. And I don't feel like you're going to have any problem being compassionate. Just make sure that under this full moon energy that you're releasing those things that did disappoint you in the past, so that you can have a clear path and a clean slate towards this new season. You know, it's spring. It's a time of renewal. And I feel that this connection is going to be renewed, and it's going to be made very beautiful in this season. So I hope this helps you out. Until next time, sending you all so much love and light. Namaste.